actually be finding a way to know how to solve questions on logarithm, and here's why you have been making mistakes. And I'm going to be taking you through all the tips that you need to know on how to solve questions on logarithm really quick. Now let's go. Now if you look at the question we have on the board, it says log base 2 this, then we have 4 plus log base 4, then we have our 2 minus log base of 25, then we have what? Our 5. So I'm going to be showing you how to solve this really quick. So let's go. Solution. Now, if you look at what we have on the board, now we need to tackle this question really fast. Because first of all, when we have something of this sort, when we have log 2, now we can then break this down to be what? 2 raised to the power of what? 2. You understand me? Now, we can still say plus my log what? 4. Now, there's something I want to happen here. I want everything here to what? Be having what? Something of this sort. The way this one is having it. So what I will be having here is that if you look at this place, this my 4 is here. I can say 4 raised to the power of 1 all over what? 2. Now 4 raised to the power of 1 all over 2, that's the square root of 4, which is still the same thing as what? These two, right? So now I will have what? My log, then I have 25. Then if you look at what we have here, I can then break this 25 down to be what? 5 raised to the power of 2. Then I will have what? My 5 raised to the power of what? 1. Right? So now from this place, what we are going to be having is that this 2, which is the power, is going to be coming to the back of this log. So it's going to be log 2 log 2 2 plus this 1 over 2 here is going to also come here. 1 over 2 log 4 4. Right? Now the next thing we are going to be doing is that from here I will say what? Log. Now from this place, whenever you have something like this in log, you just say this divided by what? This. So what you will get, 1 divided by 2 is going to be coming here, 1 over 2. Then what we have in log 5 what? 5. So now from this place, what you are going to be doing next is that whenever you see something like this in log 2 to or a base equal with what we have there, you are going to know that it's going to change to 1. So this is going to be automatically 2 multiplied by what? 1. So everything here is then 1 plus my what? 1 all over 2 multiplied by what? Everything here is now what? 1 minus my 1 all over 2 multiplied by what? Everything here is now what? 1. So I'll be having 2, which is plus 1 all over 2 minus what? This time this 1 all over what? 2. Plus 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 2 is going to what? Cancel out. So I'm going to be left with what? 2 as the final answer for this particular question. Now, I hope you have learned something from the first one. Now let's take number 2. Let's dive in. So solution. Our number 2 question says our log 8 minus log 4 divided by log 4 minus log 2. Now if you look at this question, it's a bit different from the first one, and if you look at something here, they didn't add any base. So since they are not putting any base for all the log, it simply means everything here will be having what? A similar base. So now let's continue. So whenever we have something like this, it's sort of like the way we solve indices questions. Whenever we have something like this, we are going to be saying, since we have the same log, we are going to be picking what? Just one of the log. Then when we have a minus sign, we are going to be doing what? Division. So from this place, we are going to be having 8 divided by what? My 4 all over what? From this other place, I'm taking one of the log, and I'm saying my 4 is also divided by what? My 2. Because if you look at what we have here, we have what? A subtraction in between. So from here, I'm going to be having my log 8 divided by 2 is going to give me 2 over what? My log 4 divided by 2 is going to give me what? 2. So now from this place, I'm having log 4 divided by 2, which is going to give me 2. So now you can then say my log 2 divided by my log 2 is going to give me the answer, which is what? 1. Now let's take the third question. And the question says find x in log base of 10 x minus 9 plus log base of 10 x is equals to what? 1. So now whenever we have something like this, since we have log 10 log 10, we are picking just one of the log 10. So we're having our log 10 brackets. Now x minus 9, since I'm having a plus, I'm going to be what? Multiplying these two. So x minus 9 times what? X is then equals to what? 1. So from this place, I then have my log base of 10. This time this is going to give me x squared minus what? 9x is equals to what? 1. So whenever you have something like this in what? Logarithm, what you are going to be doing is that for this log to leave this place, since it's an equation, this log, this this here is going to be coming here. So it's going to be x squared minus 9x is then equals to my 10 will then be raised to the power of what? The value here, which is 1. Right? So now from this place, we are going to be having our x squared minus 9x. I'm going to be bringing this inside here. Minus 10 is going to be equals to what? 0. So this is now what? A quadratic equation. So we now need to solve this in a quadratic way, right? So from this place, what are we going to do? Now, we are looking for a number, two numbers, that when we multiply, it can give me what? A minus 10. And when I add or subtract, I can get what? A minus 9. You understand? So now let's look for those two numbers. So if I decide to say my minus 10 times 1, it's going to give me my what? Minus 10. And if I also say minus 10 plus 1, it's going to give me minus 9. So this number can work in this place. So I'm going to be putting these values here. So from here, I'm going to be having my x squared minus 10x plus x minus 10 is equals to what? 0. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is that when you add this together, you are going to be what? Able to get what? My minus 9x. So now we are going to factorize what we have here. So we are going to be picking what is common between the two of them like this. So now from this place, what we are going to be having is that our x bracket x minus 10, because when you multiply this and this, you get this, and when you multiply this and this, you still get what? This. So now plus 1 bracket x minus what? 10 is equals to what? 0. So now we have gotten something of this sort. So we have x plus 1, x minus 10, which are what is inside the bracket. Then we have x minus what? 10. Now we have moved what we have in the previous page back to this place so we can continue solving. Now from this place, we are going to just pick one out of these two. So this place we are going to be having our x plus 1 is then equals to what? 0. Or my x minus 10 is then equals to what? 0. So from this place, what I'll be doing is that my x is now equals to what? Minus 1. Or my x is now equals to what? 10, because I'm collecting what? Like 10. So we're going to be having two quick answers for this particular question. So my x is equals to minus 1 or my s is equals to what? 10. So since you have watched to this length, you are going to need to watch the video on sets I have in my channel page where you can learn how to solve questions on sets, and also I also have videos on logarithm, indices and some other videos like that. So you can go and check out those videos.